Okay, good. I'm live here. Good. Uh, this show is going to be about nothing in particular. Give me 1 second. Let me move my screens down to where I want them here, and so we can get started. And I got on the screen, I guess, an old picture there. It was a picture, a drain, a snake, a tub, a snake of a drain, and it's the same house. I had to go back and I had to snake the drain again this morning, if you can believe. Clock this morning. I went over and snaked the drain. You can see the, the hair type of things you deal with. But let me see if I can show you some of the pictures from today in the last couple of days. But before I do that, let me I need to make a couple phone calls. Gotta handle some business here.
Please leave your message for 7.
That was that person. Okay. One more. Just a couple calls here. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Good morning, sir.
All right, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm just waking up.
Okay, all right. How's it going? You said you called me about a room for rent? Oh, at Facebook, right?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to know a little bit about it. I've been reaching out to too many different people, so I'm a little confused because I got your number saved in my phone, so I know I had this had the interest.
What's your name? What's your name? I may remember your name if I've talked to you before.
Yeah, my name is John.
Jonathan? I don't know.
My name is
You say Jonathan?
John. No, John. My name is John on Facebook.
Oh, okay. John on Facebook. And when are you looking to move?
I get paid on the 15th, so that will be a good time to start this process.
And where you work?
Okay.
Where you work?
I work in urgent care.
Oh, you work at a hospital. Okay, you got a good job then, huh?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to. Once I get certified, it'll be better.
Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what you do in urgent care?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, okay, shit, my man. Hey,
I'm not a medical assistant.
Okay, I got you. And where you looking to move? Northeast, northwest, southeast?
It don't matter. I just want to stay in the area close to my anywhere that's around my job perimeter. My girlfriend and me, she going to college, and I'm not trying to keep staying here with her father.
Oh, you live with her father, your girlfriend, father right now?
Yes, sir.
Nah, that shit must be crazy as hell, huh?
I mean, we've been together since high school, so
yeah.
And now she's going to college. I chose to take another little course, and I'm not going to Richmond. Not going to Richmond with her.
Oh, she going down to school in Richmond?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so how old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, okay. You got a young girl. How old is she? She just not going to college?
Yeah, she's 21.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, man, you ain't never been evicted before, have you?
I stayed the same place since 1999. But my grandfather got sick and took the chance for the worst, and that was in February. So I've been here since February.
Okay.
I never really had to pay too much here, but I should have been, saving and doing that. But I've been, just not. I did. I mean, times change. I didn't think this was going to happen like it did. But she do want to go back to school, and I'm trying to stay around my job already.
Yeah.
And Dad got his things he got to do.
And then what hospital you work?
I work in urgent care.
Which one?
It's it's a hospital that's off of off of Minnesota Avenue.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. All right. Yeah,
Right.
you said you're looking to move on the 15th?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's where I get paid. I just need to know the price and see if I can manage that.
We do weeklies, dailies, bi-weeklies.
Yeah, I don't. Bi-weekly will be okay with me, and monthly will be all the way good with me. I'm just used to that.
Yeah, how often do you get paid?
Like,
We probably do it like you get paid every bi-weekly or what?
yeah, bi-weekly is the 15th and the 30th and the 31st.
Yeah, it's cheaper if you pay bi-weekly versus weekly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, okay, I like that.
You know, you get a better deal. All right, I guess you want to see in Southeast side, right?
What locations do you have?
They got Northwest and Southeast.
Well, Southeast would be good. Yeah, closer.
Yeah, cheaper too. A lot cheaper.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. What are your prices?
Right now, man, all we have is damn. Oh, we got a couple rooms on Martin Luther King Avenue, Martin Luther King Drive. Well, Martin Luther King Avenue, was it? Southeast.
Okay. Is that down near the Big Chick, or is that towards Blue High School?
Yeah, Blue High School is a good landmark. Yeah.
On Martin Luther King. That's all good.
Bus stop right in front of the house, man.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
okay.
I'm gonna send you some pictures of what we have, man. And when you get your money, when you're ready to go, just hit me back.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much.
No problem. And we got one more call to me. One more. That freaky dude. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I'll see if I can show you the messages that the freak dude sent me. Just to give you a refresher. For those of you that weren't here, this is a guest that was here a while back. And he sent me some freaky ass messages and shit. I think this is him. Let me see if I can. Let's see. All right. Let's see if this is the freak. And we're gonna look at his messages. Is this him? Oh, okay. So he said he's gonna call me back. The freak said he would call me back. And this guy, Tay from Facebook. Yeah, one more person I need to call. Tay. I don't see Tay in here from Facebook. Anyway, maybe that person will give me a call back. Let me tell them to give me a call back. Anyway, so I was got up this morning, had to clean a few drains, and I'll show you those. You know, it's just the same people causing the same problems again. It was a tenant with the baby. You remember I told you about the tenant with the baby that what was it? You know, they said they were going to get rid of the baby. They're going to drop it off somewhere. So again, you know, there it was, the tenant with the baby. And so I think, you know, I guess we can start off with this picture here. It's one of the type of things you see when you go and clean up here. It's toilet paper. It looks like some shitty paper there. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what else we have here. Let me make sure. Oh, there we go. Just get a text message. Did we get to? Nah. Okay. Let me get into some of these pictures. Let me get into my inbox here. And just some of the things I saw this morning. I mean, these people are really killing my drains. Really killing my drains here. And let me see if I can share that with you. Messages this morning. Killing my drains. And here are some of the pictures. Just get into a little landlord stuff. For the people that are interested in landlord stuff, I'll show you some of that here. They're killing my drains. Killing my drains softly. And so I get there to the house. And again, it's the same house that I showed you the drain picture from earlier today. And let me see if I can. Where are those pictures? Oh, here they are. What? Tenant photos. There's a couple houses I'm going to show you today. So, you know, I tell you all the time, like the kitchens are like the, you know, it suffers from like tragedy of the commons. And so here's a picture of the kitchen here, you know. Oh man, you know. And look at that refrigerator. Jeez, let me see if I can zoom in here. What? Look at that. What in the hell is going on over there? This is why I suggest to everyone, look at all this delivery food, take out shit, go puff bags. The kitchen, the tragedy of the commons, you're seeing it right here on display here. Just look at how this kitchen looks. This refrigerator is totally disgusting. Totally disgusting. Landlord 101 here. Don't give the people a kitchen unless they're paying for it. You have to minimize the, like this. Common refrigerator will end up looking like this right here. Again, you see just more carry out things, containers, stuff like that. So this is one of the showers. This is the shower actually I had to unclog this morning. And you see the shower head here? There's a little disc right here, this little thing where the water comes out of. This thing was sitting on the side of the tub, the inside of this shower head. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I didn't even know they came apart. Somehow, these tenants had unscrewed it. Luckily, they didn't throw it away. They just unscrewed. And so it was just just one stream of water coming out. So I had to put that back in. Amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. Usually they just take the whole head off of it, but I'd never seen them take the inside out. So that was interesting. Anyway, so here's your trash can here where it says, do not overfill, take trash from rooms out front to cans. They're like trash can receptacles outside. As they walk out of their room to the front door, they pass by the trash cans outside. They could easily put the trash out there, but they're too lazy to do that, so they stuff the trash in here. This trash can was stuffed. I mean, it was filled to the rim, and someone, I guess, taking the liberty to just stuff it even more. So this is a very heavy bag of trash, as you can see right here. Again, the kitchen, another area. Tragedy of the commons here. There's the can again. Oh, give me 1 second here. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
John?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me all right?
What's up, Tough Man? I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, going through the stream here.
I had a landlord question.
What's your landlord question, Tough Man?
Like, are these modular homes worth it? Do you know anything about them? Like, so you could just order a home that comes in a box and you unfold it, and there you go.
Man, I think if you can make it nice enough for people to live there, if there's demand for it, people are going to be looking for housing by any means necessary. You hear that on the stream here every day. People calling in, they're looking for places to live, and they're willing to live in a room with other people, share a bathroom with unknown people. I'm not sure if you're watching the stream, Tough Man, but I had to unclog a drain today. And so outside of the room, not in the bathroom, as you can see, this is a hardwood floor here. And
yeah,
a big coil of hair. That's not real hair, that's fake hair. They didn't even take the liberty to pick it up off of the floor, right? Ain't no telling how long this has been, at least a day or so. You can see the hair there, and there's the refrigerator there. I think I had pictures of the bathroom. Let me see if I have pictures of the bathroom. I know I have it somewhere. Let me see if I have it. Give me 1 second. But again, that was the me today. Let me see. I know I have some more pictures here. I'll pull them up from my phone if I don't have it right here. Yeah, I know I have it. Give me 1 second, 12, man.
Didn't you say one day you pulled a whole dreadlock out of the drain?
Yeah, that was the picture. Let me share my screen with you guys. Let me share my screen with you guys. I'm sharing my phone now. I'm gonna share the phone this time. Let's see. Let's View. I'm using Let's View. Anyone ever heard of Let's View? It allows you to share your phone on the screen. It's pretty slick there. And I'll see if I can share that with you.
Can you see my phone on the screen? I don't think so.
I don't think so, Tough Man.
Don't be sharing my phone number, John.
Nah, it doesn't work like that, Tough Man. Let's see.
You can give it to any of the pretty ladies, but no one else.
Yeah, just the pretty ladies there, 12 man. Just the pretty ladies. All right, so here's a guy. Here's a guy that messaged me today. Let's see. He just messaged me, and let's see if it's showing up on the screen here. Let's see, sure if it's showing up on the screen. It doesn't look to be showing on the screen. Let me see if I can make it show on the screen here. Not sure why it's not showing here. Let's see. Try my best to show it here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can share it on the screen here. 12 man. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to share it. But anyway, give me 1 second, 12 man. Let me respond to this guy by text. He's looking for some rooms available. The guy that just called. I'm supposed to send him some pictures there. So let me send him a couple of pictures. Let him know what we have. And that is that right there. That's sent to him. And what was I going to? I was going to show you guys some pictures from this morning. And let me see. Where is it? Pictures, photos. And that was from this morning here. This morning. Damn, did I not take pictures of it? Did I only get the hair? Oh, I knew I had pictures.
Well,
take a picture. Take a look at
what
this.
I was wanting to ask you about is these. I've been seeing these modular units
Yeah.
that you can get from China, and they're only like $12,000. You can set up like a 24 by 40.
You know when they built
or like a 20 by 40 building, and
you know when
just comes in one big package, and it all folds out
when Hurricane Katrina
into
happened.
a home.
When Hurricane Katrina happened, they sent some drywall, and I think the drywall was contaminated with radon or something like that. So maybe something you want to consider if you're buying a home from China. There, you may want to consider that. Let me show you some pictures of this bathroom here. Oh, and let me show you pictures of this here too. I tell you guys that GoPuff economy, they're really doing well indeed. And let's see.
There you go.
And I'm going to show you. I've shown you so many GoPuff bags in the kitchen, and now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some more pictures of just just how people live. If you want to be a landlord, this is what you deal with here. So let me see if I can pull up some pictures here. Some more pictures. Landlord stuff. Yeah. And maybe some investment advice as well. You see how much people are spending on these DoorDash, Uber Eats, GoPuff, stuff like that. Take a look at this picture here. And this is a day and a half of trash. I pick up the trash. Usually I collect it it depends on how many people in the house. Right now we have 3 people in this house, and there's about 4 pizza boxes. Well, we have 3 rooms, so it could be more than 3 people. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of pizza. And then there's an order from Uber Eats here. Let's see how much they paid for this. Look, they paid $35. Is that $35? Yeah, either $35 or $25. Mediterranean, no, it's $35, it looks like. A Mediterranean meal from somewhere. And again, this is just extravagant amounts of money spent on DoorDash and Uber Eats there. You see this every day. So if you're looking for some investment advice, that may be the place to look there. Here's some more.
Well, John, that's the bad part about living in D.C. is you can't just start a fire and burn the pizza box.
So here's the tub. Here's the tub that I unstopped this morning. As you can see, it is filthy because the water lines just get higher and higher as the water doesn't go down. So someone texted me and said, "Hey man, the tub is stopped up. It's the people with the baby in the room." And so I go there, and of course you see the hair. I showed you the clump of hair on the floor there, and as you can see, all of the little koofies or whatever they call these things, and just random pieces of trash or some kind of hair bunnet thing in the bathtub here. But again, no one even took the liberty to pick up their own hair bunnet that must have fell out of their head or something like that. And just a filthy tub. I mean, hair was all over this tub here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, all over where the hair would normally drain, this is, just filled with hair. So that's one of the reasons why the drain was all clogged. So
Like they ain't had a bath in a week or something, John?
well, the thing is that there's so much synthetic hair in the in the ghettos. These women have a lot of synthetic hair, and that stuff doesn't really go down the drains. It's kind of like putting nylon or like fishing cord. That's how I equate it. Imagine if you put what a fishing line is, right? You know how that nylon fishing line is. It like nylon or something? What you fish, right? Imagine if a bunch of that was tangled
They
up in your
be
drain.
putting that shit in their hair, John?
Yeah, well, it's about the equivalent of it. It's not as, it's kind of like, it's not that equivalent. Not the same grade in terms of the diameter. But similar to that, and that kind of stuff goes down the drains and really causes problems here. So as you can see here, the tub was filthy, all the way up high, and you can see how high the water was filling up by the dirt lines, because no one's taking baths; they're all taking showers. But but by the fact that there's just hair, it's clogging up the drain, and I can show you here another example of that. Here's the sink here, and again, look at all of the hair in the sink, and so that is what clogs up the drains there. Um, the sink was also clogged, so I had to snake the sink as well. I had a little small attachment that I just run down that, and to snake that. I didn't use the mechanized snake on this one, but because I would have had to take it apart at the trap, and I didn't want to do that. You understand that, 12th man, right? Taking it apart at the trap.
Right.
Right. Anyway, I'm looking through some of the comments. Dan He says, John is nosy. Well, that's one of the Dan
You gotta run the hose up there.
Let me respond to some of these comments. Let me respond to some of these comments, 12th man. Dan says, I'm nosy there. Well, it's one of the ways that I do credit checks. I just ask questions. Last week we had someone on this. I think it was last week. Yeah, someone was on the stream, and he casually mentioned that he had sued his current or past landlord, and that's a big red flag for me. Those type of things do not come out in credit checks, but they do come out when you pry a little bit and get kind of some information that, again, that would not show up on a credit check. Evictions and things like that don't show up on credit checks. So this is my way around it by asking questions here. So as you can see here, this is the bathroom sink that was also clogged up here. Again, this is synthetic hair. No one in the house has hair this long. So as you can see, this is synthetic hair.
Sorry,
no problem. And they don't tend to clean up out themselves, as you can see here. And so there's that. And then the next picture, I think, would be here. Like just again, a random Sunday morning, and this is some of the things you see here. And these are chicken bones. These are chicken bones here. I don't know if you can see that.
These are leftover chicken bones.
Yeah, they left me some chicken bones for Sam Fisher. By the way, you guys, go support Sam Fisher on 12th man. Give us a website again where they can support Sam Fisher.
Yeah, I'd sure appreciate that.
Well, give us the website one more time. Yeah, give me the website one more time. Give the audience the website one more time. I can't put it up here, so you have to give it to the audience. Yeah.
I can send you the link because we're on the phone. We're not on the.
Oh, okay. Well, you can call it out. What is it? What's the name of the website? And then the audience can go there and then.
Yeah, just go to America's Favorite Pet, Sam Fisher.
America's Favorite
Pet, Sam Fisher.
Fair enough.
And then the group phase will come up. And then Sam Fisher will be right there on top.
There you go.
And you get a free vote every day.
Every day. So make sure you cast it. Make sure you cast a vote for 12. Make sure you cast a vote for Sam Fisher.
Be on Facebook.
Oh, 12th man, I gotta make
Yeah,
a
John, I appreciate it.
yeah. Put the link in the chat as well, 12th man, so everyone can follow the link from there. I gotta make a couple calls, 12th man. Hang in the chat and let me finish up the show. Thanks for calling, 12th man. Anyone else want to call in? Feel free to call in as well.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, that was 12th man calling in. Yesterday I covered the LA fires. And one of the things about the LA fires that really surprised me was how many old and elderly people were harmed in the fires. And so I wanted to, I need to call this guy. I tell you can't get one step without calling this guy back. This guy keeps asking me a question here. So I figured, let me call him right now and see what he says. Let me call him right back.
Hello.
Yeah, you called it. You text me. You say, how much?
Yeah, sir. I wanted to know the prices so I can see if I was in that range.
Yeah, by month, man. The thing is, they're gonna make you pay 2 months up front. So you have to pay 2 months at a time. So instead of paying 1 month, you have to pay 2 months at a time. But they don't charge security deposit or anything. But you can do weekly.
Yeah.
You can also do weekly if you want.
Okay. Well.
Or bi-weekly.
Yeah. The bi-weekly is gonna sound. It's gonna sound a little manageable. I wanted to just pay what is the price like the whole month? Man, that's what I wanted to understand.
Like I said, it depends on how you pay. If you want to pay bi-weekly, we got rooms right now. Probably let's see, the cheapest room we got, probably it's 600 bi-weekly. It's like 300 a week. I don't know if it's that room. That is that room I showed you, but it's one similar to that.
I got you. So you said it's gonna be 600 a month, but
600. 600. It's 600 every 2 weeks.
600 every 2 weeks.
Right. So 300 a week, basically.
And that's the cheapest you got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's what I needed to know because that's a little bit out of my range. I won't even be having no money to eat after that.
But all ours are furnished. You know what I'm saying? They're all furnished, so you could.
Oh yeah, no, I see it. It definitely look good. It caught my attention. I'm just not gonna be able to maintain that right.
No, I get you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So definitely appreciate your time, though.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think. I was gonna say we had a room with a twin size bed, but that one ain't available. Somebody already booked that shit already. Let me try and think, man. Let me see. Trying to think. We got a lot of rooms. How much can you afford to pay every month?
I can afford $700 a month. I mean, I know I can do that, and I still can. I do have a little friend that look out for me, so I definitely find some ways to eat and stuff. I wouldn't mind putting, all my eggs in a bucket because I just need to be able to relax after work, and get up out of there. I just need to, just need that rest time. I work. And I volunteer a lot too, so I'm trying to get once I get my certification, I will be up my pay grade. She said, I finished my class in February the 20th. I had my associates, so that'll be a good little, you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I just needed, I'm just getting the ball rolling.
Well, how much are they paying you per hour now? You working 40 hours?
Yeah, I work 40 hours. Sometimes more than that. I put in a lot more hours than that.
Well, you ought to be able to pay. You ought to be able to pay a little bit more than $700, dude.
I mean, yeah, only 15 an hour though.
Oh, only 15 an hour. Okay, yeah. Damn, I thought minimum wage in DC was like 20 an hour.
Yeah, but without the service, yeah. See, in urgent care, I still got a probation period, you know,
Okay.
and I'm past that now. So that's why I'm waiting on my. I paid to raise up. It's
Right.
January, but I know probably by February, I know once I get this certification, they ain't gonna have no other choice.
All right. All right.
So I'm just.
But man, if you get up to about 9, man, I probably can work with you on something for sure. You know what I mean?
900 a month.
Yeah. Well, you just pay about a week. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll work with you on something.
Yeah, I see. 2, 2,
But you gotta
6,
save up a little money though. You know what I'm saying? To
yes, sir.
coming
I
in, 'cause we
definitely
we
understand.
don't charge deposit, but we do charge. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to pay like more than 1 week up front. You know, so if you're gonna rent by weekly, you need to pay like 2 weeks up front. You're gonna rent. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you say so you say 300 a week.
Yeah.
Damn, that's that's 1,200 a month. That's way out of my bracket.
But you ain't paying any utilities. It's furnished. Wi-Fi.
Oh no, I feel exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I can't dispute what you're saying. It sounds good. I'm just trying to calculate it. I never had to worry about this before,
Mm-hmm.
and it's new to me. But I definitely, I know.
Like if you had 1,800 up front, I could do. You get it for 900. You just have to pay 2 months at a time. You know what I'm saying? When you want, that would be like 900. You know what I mean? On average a month, but you just have to have 18 up front. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. That's what they was gonna charge me when I tried to get the apartment. I just didn't have the 1,600 up front.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on it. I got your number saved, so I'm definitely gonna keep in communication with you. I'm gonna brainstorm some things real quick.
Yeah, refer my number to anybody else looking for rooms.
Oh yeah, sir, most definitely. I know they're gonna like these.
All right. Yeah, indeed, man. All our rooms are furnished. We work with you weekly, daily, bi-weekly, whatever.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my man.
All right, take it easy. That was him. Oh, again, a lot of text messages this morning. I guess people on the move, on the hunt for housing. I can't even get into what I want to talk about. All these people calling me and things like that. Let me see. But anyway, I did talk about the LA fires yesterday, and I was unaware that many of the victims were disabled. It kind of had an effect on me. I'll be honest with you, to see that many disabled people, some of their heart-wrenching stories coming out of that. And so here are some of the stories coming out of that. And here's the first one. I think that's kind of interesting, or sad in a way. Some of the untold stories. It's not just superstars that are dying there, being affected. Here's one guy, Rory Sykes. He was blind, had cerebral palsy, passed away in the LA fires. Told his mom to leave him so she could save herself. His mother said the phone lines were down, and they were unable to call 911. Mom, leave me. I couldn't lift him. I couldn't move him. Man, must be heartbreaking for the mother here.
It was my baby, and he died needlessly.
His mum Shelley revealing the litany of letdowns as the Palisades fire approached.
Guess what didn't work? 911. All the phone lines were down.
Rory, who was born blind with cerebral palsy, lived in a self-contained cottage on the property. Embers were raining down. Shelley's hoses ran dry.
He said, "Mom, leave me." And no, Mom can leave the kid. And I've got a broken arm. I couldn't lift him. I couldn't move him. When the fire department brought me back, his cottage was burnt to the ground. It was my baby. And he died needlessly.
His mum Shelley revealing the litany of letdowns as the Palisades fire approached.
Guess what didn't work? 911.
Yeah, I mean, these are some of the weakest among clearly failed them. Again, and go back to that interview with the mayor of LA, and she just had nothing to say. And these are the faces that she didn't seem to have any compassion for. Some comments here: I couldn't leave my child. I would have died holding him. This is so sad. it's heartbreaking. It's also kind of embarrassing for the country, I would say, to have the disabled perish in a fire like this. I would never run like a coward and leave my kid alone to die in a fire. I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you leave your child there and save, or would you and save yourself, or would you die there with him? She's probably struggling to move him. Yeah, she couldn't move him. Yeah, and it's what would you do? What would you guys do in this situation? Would you leave your child? Do you someone saying she has a life insurance policy. Wow, it's kind of sad. Anyway, some of the bookmarks here from some of the interesting Twitter stories. This is interesting. We're just going to go down the line in no particular order here.
De 77 kilos, face à face.
Allez Wally, let's go Wally. Allez Wally. Allez Wally.
Like a peacock.
L'ancien c'est la retraite, l'ancien. L'ancien c'est la retraite, l'ancien. Sélection des pads.
Énorme. Attention. Combien?
Saying there, but whatever they're saying. Here's some fires and some footage of the fires from the Palisades here.
Is less than, I'm gonna say less than 10% contained. I don't know what they're saying online. But if this fire gets any further east right now, it's gonna blow past the 405, it's gonna hit the Getty Center, Hollywood, Griffith Park. That's downtown LA right there. And LA will be done, basically. 10:30 a.m. All the roads are closed out here. Just got on fire. Holy shit. 0% containment over here. It's fire. 0% containment right now.
Amazing.
Few fire trucks up there and just a few helicopters in the sky, and that's it.
Yesterday, some NFL news. The Ravens beat the Steelers, and so it looks like this is some press conference from Mike Tomlin.
Nickname too, Mr. To be honest, I knew we was going to lose as soon as I saw Russell Wilson doing hot yoga, listening to.
Oh, this is not real right here. I thought this was a real press conference here. Anyway, just scrolling down the Twitter feed here again. Kind of weaves into what I talked about today. Beauty stores weave, and the problem.
Never the Wilson, fine musician and songwriter, that brought the little thing which came season with the name. Everywhere you go, take a look at.
And look at this shit right here. Amazing. A beauty supply store, probably one of Master Kim's stores. It looks like a beauty supply.
Toys in every store. That's the prettiest sight to see. The holly that will be on your own front door.
To the point yesterday, we talked about the Karan Blake case, the man that was convicted of killing the young boy. Let me see if I can pull that up here in D.C. And I was talking to a friend of mine after the stream yesterday about this case, and he asked me, what would you do? And here's a guy here. He was sentenced 12 and a half years for murdering this guy that was breaking into his car. There's probably some video of it. I'll show it to you guys again if I see it right at the top. Anyway, so I've said all along, like I don't have anything that I leave unguarded that I would kill someone over. My car, my scooter, my bike, things like that. If I have to leave it outside, I'm not willing to kill anyone over it. If you feel that strongly about, some of your possession, you need to have a garage for it. If it's a car or somewhere to better protect it, where you don't feel the need to put yourself in this position here. Let's see if there's I have nothing of value that I leave out on the streets. That if someone came and stole it, I would want to defend it, with a gun. And this man probably had a very nice car. He worked a pretty good job. 41 years old. He had a young daughter. What was inside of his home was much more valuable than that car that he was defending. And that's kind of where, in my opinion, that's where his priority should have been. And if that were the case, he would never have gone out there to confront this young man over this car here. So this is him, the young man here. And his family has some choice words to say to the man and nothing really to say about the young man that was out looting and stealing people's cars. Anyway, so we covered this story here. Here's some footage from L.A. Dennis Quaid here.
Try to do. It's nice to smile, and it's nice to be able to watch Dennis Quaid try to do something that he's not going to be able to do, which is try to fit 2 hampers of his 17-year-old daughter's clothes into a Mercedes. But Mandeville is, they've lost power here. Their power line's down.
Even Dennis Quaid has lost power, so it's affecting I don't know what this is, but somehow it's in my bookmarks here.
Let me tell you one thing, yeah? The judge found me guilty. You understand? Alhamdulillah, I'm a Muslim. You get me? February, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be praying every single day. I'm going to pray every single day. Get closer to Allah. I'm not like the other guy. I can't do 8 weeks. I can't do 9 months. I'm a soldier. Us Muslims are built for this, my brother. Are you crazy? I'm not like these other sheikhs, around the whole world. When they get locked up, Saudi as well, all these sheikhs, they know who I'm talking about. They get locked up, they come up, they behaving. No more speaking for the Islam. No more.
Working with Satan.
No more working with Satan. Zionists. I don't trust no sheikh no more. Allahu Akbar. I'm the only one that's fighting. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Even if I go to jail, wallahi, I'm going to come back out. I'm fighting for Allah. Allahu Akbar. To the world I'm back. I'm a Muslim, ready to die anytime. LOTD. You get me? Sport Brook, baby. B11 or D. East Side, Somalia. You Zionists can never buy me. You feel I'm like 50 Cent and all these guys. You give them podcast, TV show, money. And they be shush, hush money. Allow that, man. This money, this is real, this is everything. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Come on, man. And one more thing. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسي السماوات والأرض ولا يعوده حفظهما هو العلي العظيم صدق الله العظيم. When I pray this, when I say this, Allah protects me with angels, with everything. You understand? Even no demons can come near me. And especially, you guys and you women that say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. If a demon comes and you say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, the demons will start laughing. Allahu Akbar.
Allah.
I don't know what Western country they're in, but it looks to be the UK or somewhere. But again, these people, these countries have imported a lot of problems with very strident people like this, strident feelings about other groups within the country. Shall be interesting. Daniel Nixon, he says, John, future. Not yet. John, talk about the LSU play. Oh, I saw that. The LSU play. Yo, that was crazy right there. I'm going to pull that up because I saw some video of the guy running off. Like, I remember a case in Atlanta where a young girl hit someone, ran off, the person burned up in a fire, and she may still be in prison to this day. It may have been 20 years ago. So we'll look into that. Yeah, that was interesting. Had he not left the scene, it wouldn't have even been a big deal unless he was drunk or something. Even if he was drunk, he made it worse by leaving the scene. So, yeah, we'll look that up. And let me see if I can pull that up. I'm sure I have it here in my bookmarks. You know what? Here's something interesting, kind of a side note coming out of these fires, is that a lot of these people did not have fire insurance, right? And I don't know if she has insurance or not, but I've read where some did not have insurance. And so this is her home here. Wow. I'm not sure who this lady is, but apparently she's someone. And I want to share one person that didn't have fire insurance. Let me see if I can pull that person up. Some rapper, DDG or something. Here he is right here. No fire insurance coming out of Florida here. California. No fire insurance. Sandra Rose posted a picture of him crying. DDG revealed he lost his multi-million-dollar mansion in the LA wildfires. In a podcast, he said he did not have fire insurance on his house. I found out today, I don't know if this is TMI or not, too much information, but I found out today that I ain't got no fire insurance. And there's a rapper, so he lost it all. And it's some Bailey lady, Chloe Bailey. Daryl Granberry is his real name. And yeah, he lost it all. And that's him there. And so here, back again to football. Some football news here. This is a guy that's been kind of, just a problem in the league for, what's going on with this screen here? This guy's been a problem in the league for Tomlin for quite a while. Let me get back down to that. And, you have to really ask yourself, this guy's kind of becoming like Antonio Brown. And Tomlin, I think, will have to get rid of him. He's a fairly talented player, but just kind of a difficult guy to deal with here.
Our growth for sure. George, you've been with this offense now for 3 years. Have you seen signs of growth, and how much more does this team still need to grow offensively?
Yeah, I've seen signs of growth for sure. From past, the first year I've been here, just way more growth for sure.
George, does that make you optimistic going forward?
Nah.
He said no. So that's quite the answer to give. You're not optimistic going forward. And so why are you going to stay on the team? If I were Tomlin, I'd be looking to get rid of this guy as soon as possible here. Here's something from Karen Bass. Karen Bass, fire starter. She was appointed by, she was endorsed by our favorite president, Barack Obama. And here's her speaking about the fires here.
Station. It is unbelievable the amount of loss that people have experienced. But we have to get through this crisis, and I know that we will. I was at the Sylmar command post today, and I saw the work of our first responders and how they've been able to defeat the fires in certain areas. We know we still have much more to go, and we know the winds are going to kick up again. But we got to stick together. We got to stand strong. And then we have to rebuild our city. We're the nation's second largest city, one of the greatest cities in the world. And we stay together, and we will rebuild an amazing city. So thank you, Angelenos. And my thoughts and prayers are out to all of you that are going through unbelievable loss and pain today. We will get through this. Thank you.
I think, it's a pretty good statement. I think this is the statement that she should have made when she got off of that airplane from Ghana. This is the statement she should have made. This is a little too late now for her, I think, to make a statement like this when she shows so little compassion. When it should have been, just coming right out of her as soon as she got off the plane there. So, as Karen Bass there, very little compassion. And here's some more people, I tell you, she's going to be on the fire. I don't see how she remains mayor after this.
Because we're tired of, and she's got a spine of steel.
Yes.
And she's also been a black woman in America a very long time, so none of this is new to her. We're mad because we're tired of it.
We're tired for her.
But we're mad for her, and we're going to stand. Listen, I don't know how you here, but I'm happy you're here. Because somebody needs to
stand, behind her and support her. Because how she handling it, you can see it in her face. She stays calm. But think about this. She has the city to take care of. She does not have time to hear from these reporters.
She is also not mayor of every municipality in California.
Yes.
There are people that are mad that she didn't fix the fires in Malibu. She's not the mayor of Malibu.
You're right.
What is she supposed to do in a city she's not the mayor of?
People don't understand.
And let me say this too. I could imagine how much it would hurt to see this happening in the city that she loves. That's first. So take away how it feels for people to attack her. She's heartbroken because this is happening in her city, a city that she loves.
And the people don't understand. They don't understand how large it is, because a lot of people are sitting in other parts of the city. They're not in it.
They're not in the fire. They're not in the smoke. They don't see. They're not there. They're watching TV. Why? And they want to blame someone. This is not the time to blame. It's time to get some resources. She has reached out far. We have planes coming in from other countries to help us. This is not the time. I need everybody to remain calm,
they need to leave her alone and let her do her
vigilant,
work. Just let her do
support
her
the
work.
leadership,
Let her
support
do
Karen
her
Bass.
work.
That's all I can say. You cannot. This not the time.
It's time.
Ooh, y'all done got me
She's had
upset.
a great response so far to the fires.
Absolutely a great. She has done what she's had to do. She's jumped in there, and she's
And
got.
let me say this: we have fires every year, and I don't remember in the 30 years almost that I've lived in LA, I've never seen everybody react like this to the mayor and blame one person for a natural disaster.
Yes,
I've never seen it. Now, what's different this time? Interesting, isn't
You
it?
said that. Amen, sister.
So these sisters are out defending her. Amen, sister. Say it again.
I've never seen it. Now, what's different this time? Interesting, isn't
You
it?
said that. Amen, sister.
It's hard not to say that, these are the people that Be Brave talks about. The people that would keep voting for Karen Bass, even though they see what she's done and been an utter failure. They'll keep voting for her. They're defending her. In the midst of all her incompetence, these people are defending her. The 70% that Be Brave talks about. They don't have anything at risk anyway. They probably don't own much of anything in LA. So they could really care less if someone else's place burns down. They probably say they got insurance. I saw this interesting post. This is a billionaire, Linda Resnick. It's an interesting name. Wasn't it a Resnick? Faye Resnick? Anyway, her family owns 60 to 75% of the water in California. Donates huge amount of money to the Democrats. She stopped Gavin Newsom's recall. They use over 100 billion gallons of water every year. And there's more to the story. Her family was in the 1994. Let's see what it says here. Secret meeting that officially ended water being a public right in California. Largest agricultural owners. It says something about palm. Yeah, they own Fiji water, pomegranate juice, pistachios, and many other food companies. I've never heard of these people. Let's see what she has to say.
When we bought Fiji water, people weren't worried about traveling over the ocean and, wasting fuel and blah, blah, blah. Later, it became very important, and people used bottled water as the poster child for, the new green movement. Whatever, whether you agree with that or you don't agree with that. But the fact that this water isn't available anywhere else on the planet was a good thing to fall back on. Because you can't find water this old that has been safe from the pollutants in the air and the ground like Fiji water.
But you also
when we bought Fiji water, people weren't worried about.
So again, this is the lady of the family apparently that owns quite a bit of the control of California's water. She owns Fiji water, pomegranate juice, wonderful pistachios, and so on and so forth. See if there are any comments about this lady. Anyone ever heard of the Resnicks? And apparently this is them right here. Control almost all of the water in California. So there you go right there. Apparently these people are very well known within California. Again, I think it's just a lot of class warfare coming out of all this. You're seeing the poor people are kind of like, making light of the rich people losing their homes. But as we showed, it's not just rich people. It's a lot of seemingly disabled people as well, the ones that couldn't get their families out of these fires here. Let me see if there are any more of my posts I want to go through. The lady mentioned foreign firefighters, and that's interesting because I have a story on that. Here's the article here. I'll bring that up. Foreign firefighters being brought in to fight the fires here. Some people are speculating that they're Mexican cartel networks. To the average person, this may seem like a kind gesture on the surface, but there lies another hidden component. The cartels often function as proxies for more powerful interests, so on and so forth. California wildfires, and here's a military aircraft arriving at LAX bringing Mexican firefighters end to battle fires in America? People speculating that these Mexican firefighters will be controlled by the cartel and things like that, will cover up a lot of stuff. Gavin Newsom stopped the Oregon firefighters at the northern border for the emissions inspections, probably to stall and redirect them to other areas. That's interesting. It is a wonder why why we would need Mexican firefighters. South African firefighters head to LA to tackle wildfires. Let's take a look at this. When did we ever start needing South African firefighters? Interesting, eh? So this is an article about Mexican cartels. That they are among the international drug trafficking gangs in South Africa. And how does that connect with South African firefighters? About 2 years ago, U.S. Border and Customs officials intercepted a package containing water purification substance from South Africa. It turned out to contain cocaine and a dose of fentanyl, with the potential to kill 220,000 people. Wow. So the Mexican cartel has now infiltrated South Africa here, and they're bringing fentanyl in. Here's an article: drug traffickers prefer the port of Durban. That's a major city in South Africa.
Several countries have been connected to South Africa in terms of drug trafficking. Mexico, Colombia. There are thriving drug trafficking ties between South Africa and Brazil. Another major drug trafficking conduit from South Africa leads to Australia. Traffickers tend to prefer the port of Durban when it comes to South Africa. I'm a journalist based in Cape Town, South Africa. I focus on mainly crime, corruption, politics and gangsterism, and I focus on this noxious network and try and unravel it. We've seen several drug busts and several arrests happening over the past few weeks. On the 19th of July 2024, police raided a farm in Groblersdal, which is in Limpopo. They said on this farm they found a clandestine drug laboratory, chemicals, equipment, etc., and crystal meth with a total value of 2 billion rand. That's a lot. They arrested 5 suspects, and 3 of those suspects are from Mexico. So while we're not quite sure what that means yet, as this is a developing court case, it does imply that there are links to Mexico. And as we know, Mexico is a country that has a, I want to say, horrific drug trade, given the violence associated with it. A few weeks ago, we reported here at Daily Maverick that the former president of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez, was sentenced to 45 years in jail in the US.
For over a decade, Hernandez abused his positions in the Honduran government, including as president, to partner with and take millions of dollars of bribes from some of the world's most notorious drug traffickers. Hernandez and his co-conspirators helped push 500,000 kilograms of cocaine into the United States. That's 500 tons of cocaine.
That's a lot of cocaine. And I didn't know that was coming through South Africa. I didn't know the Mexicans had weaved their way into South Africa. Anyway, someone mentioned the receiver from LSU, and this is interesting. I mean, he totally talking about throwing your career away. Here's the video of him running away. This is someone's adding content. Oh, they say this is not him. Okay, so I thought this was him. Let me see if I can find the actual video, but this was just as amazing. You take a look. This is how not to respond when you're in a car crash, people. Don't run away.
You good now? You good? Relax.
Well, he ran away. Let's see if we can find the guy. What's his name? Kyron Lacey? Because he just really messed up his career. Let's see if there's video of it. Oh, wow. He's one on charges of negligent homicide, felony hit and run. Sheesh. Louise. Is there any video of this? Is this a crash right here? How the hell did he hit and run from this crash? Wow, he killed a soldier. Damn. Only hit and run. Man, they're gonna put him in prison for this. Well, there you go, Kyron Lacey. And he's looking like he's going to be headed to prison. There's an arrest warrant for him. He killed a 78-year-old man last month. Wow, 78. Is this guy 78? Let's take a look at this article. What the hell happened here? That's some kind of fucking... That's some kind of fucking... Anyway, damn. What the hell happened here? Oh, I don't know. Some kind of... I don't know what the hell is this. Close all this shit now. All right. Anyway, LSU football player headed to prison there on a negligent homicide charge. Threw away his career there. One more story here. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, I think it was about the LA fires. Did we cover the LA fires? Yeah, we did. Here's the last story I want to cover here. And Maxine Waters here, and we're ending on this. Maxine Waters here. I think the people in LA are going to have a lot of tough decisions to make about who they're going to elect to represent them. Here's Maxine Waters doing her big talk here, as always. Here.
Originally, my mother had 13 children, and I want you to know we were poor. We saw a lot of families suffer in St. Louis. We saw a lot of untimely and unnecessary deaths in St. Louis. Some of my best friends who didn't live too far from me, every member of the family died because they ended up with something that could have been cured at the time. But we did not have health care, et cetera, et cetera. I know and I understand what poverty is all about. I know and I understand racism. I know and I understand how we have been undermined, how we have been neglected, how we have struggled, the sacrifices that have been made by our forefathers and mothers, the civil rights movement and Black Lives Matter now, and all of that. I am not about to go to Congress looking for white people to give me some perks so that I can get a better office and I can go on a vacation and I can do all that. Hell no. I am there because I'm going to use my power and my influence to uplift my people. I'm going to use my power and my influence to do everything that I can to close this wealth gap. They have stolen from us. They have taken from us. We've not had the opportunities to gain wealth. And so we have influence now. Don't come to me, big banks in America, telling me to protect you. I'm out to get you. I am out to make sure you stop robbing our communities. Don't come to me, all of the big corporations of America who've had influence in the Congress for far too many years. I'm a sister from South Central LA.
Do you know where I am right now? Maxine Waters is sick.
She's a sister from South Central LA.
$6 million mansion. Do you know where I'm not right now? Maxine Waters district. Yep, that's right. Maxine does not live in her district.
And that's been a long held story that she does not live in her district. And since she mentioned the banks, wasn't there a Maxine Waters scandal as it relates to banks? But I'm not sure when that video was shot. It probably was shot years ago. And she's gotten very wealthy indeed. And she was there, she said, to help her people. And I think she did help her people, the people closest to her. And I think the people that were clapping for her probably misunderstood who her people were that Maxine was referring to. So if you look at some of the articles here about Maxine Waters over the years, here, I live in D.C., so Maxine Waters has always been in the news. And here are just some of the headlines you'll see from Maxine Waters, about Maxine Waters. She was getting TARP help. Her husband was involved in some kind of scandal. Let me see if it is her husband. I'm sure it was her husband. That's how they typically involve these scandals here. You see with Nancy Pelosi as well. Charged with ethics violations, cleared by House. Charged on 3 counts. Ethics scandal, a family affair for the Maxine Waters family. So all this banking stuff, the people that she rails against, the people that says she's out to get, she's out to get her fair share, as one might say. Anyway, thank you guys for joining the stream. And I think Stanley's still streaming, so let's take a look and see if Stanley's still streaming. If so, make sure you guys hop over there. Let me see if Stanley's still streaming. He may be done by now. It's 11 o'clock. I see Alpha Builder. He's streaming there. Alpha Builder was on the show arguing with Stanley the other day. Let's take a look. Let's see if Stanley's still streaming here. Is Stanley still alive? Yeah, Stanley's still alive. He's still alive. Let's see what he's talking about. I hope he's not showing me here. He's showing some plants and vegetables. Okay, peppers. All right, guys. Yeah, make sure you join Stanley. Give him a hard time over there.